Here's a story about a man who God had a great plan for. The book of Genesis, starting with chapter 37. He was one of 12 other brothers, but not like the rest. He was somewhat different, someone blessed with a gift from God that only God can give. The son of Jacob, Rachel's first kid. He tried to be a part of what his brothers had going on, but he never had a chance to do wrong. His daddy kept him away from any time to play. A miracle child, so at home he stayed. One day his daddy made him a coat of many colors. Then the spirit of jealousy overcame upon his brothers. They cast him out anytime he tried to help, and them words of hate came about their mouth. As time went on, he had a dream. He asked himself, what does this mean? Yet he had another dream that came to him one night. When he announced it, it almost caused a fight. Despite the fact that he was a half-brother, they planned to kill him, but thought of something better. They sold him for 20 pieces of silver, not gold. This is the story of Joseph being told.
I'm your brother! I'm your brother!
Once brought about the deep pit where he was thrown in, he was sold to a group of Ishmaelite men who was on their way to make some trades. In just a few days, an entire life changed from the land of Canaan to the land of Egypt. Now a slave, who would have believed it? Working in the courtyard late one night, yeah, he was confronted by a Potiphar's wife. She tried and tried, time after time, to get with Joseph, but told a lie. See, that lie that was told caused the captain of the guard, Potiphar, to throw him behind bars. Now in prison for something not true. There Joseph met not one but two other men who once worked for Pharaoh. One night they had dreams of their own, bro. The chief baker, the chief cupbearer, found out Joseph was an interpreter. 3 days later they was both released. One to be beheaded, one put back with the king. He said, don't forget me though when you go. Please mention me in my gift to Pharaoh. However, the cupbearer had forgot what all about Joseph, never giving him a thought. God,
Why are you doing this? Do you hear me? Any kindness you take away. You were the one who gave me the dreams. You brought me the gift. Some gifts. My dreams are lies. What have I done to deserve this?
Okay, 2 years have went by, now Pharaoh had a dream. Two separate dreams that meant the same thing. Nobody was around to tell him what they meant. The chief butler spoke up.
How could I forget? There was a man, a young Hebrew man. He interpreted for me a dream I couldn't understand.
So they sent for Joseph's release. After all those years, he kept his peace. Zephaniah is what he was called. After Pharaoh made him to be second ruler over all. 7 plus 7 years, good and bad. 10 men from Canaan were sent to Egypt by their dad. Game recognized, game time to play. Oh, sweet revenge was Joseph's that day. But being the man of God that he was, he still loved his brothers. After all, they shared the same blood. Finally, he revealed himself and asked for their forgiveness, even though he cried for help. See, he knew that his God had a plan for him. Just like all of us today, God is with us till the end.